Greetings, everybody. My name is The Adipose, and welcome to my Little Big Planet playthrough, or a Little Big Playthrough. Now, Little Big Planet is been out many, many years now. Little Big Planet 1, Little Big Planet 2, Little Big Planet Karting, Little Big Planet 3, the Vita versions, and this is going to be kind of like a playthrough of hopefully most of the series, kind of just put into little half-an-hour chunks, sometimes multiplayer, sometimes solo, sometimes with co-commentators, sometimes just moi, talking a little bit about the kind of history of the game, the games companies, how the game works, just kind of all sorts and bits and bobs. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to be involved in future episodes, then drop me a bell. And today I've got Agrajag and I've got Confused the Polarity with me, who are both little big amateurs. Say hello, people.
Hello, people.
And the idea is we're going to be playing this from the beginning. So we're going to have the tutorials, we're going to have Stephen Fry, we're going to have all of the charm of Little Big Planet, because whilst Little Big Planet may be kind of, maybe drawing to a close a kind of little bit, I think I'd like to put something on YouTube as a kind of testament to how much I've enjoyed it over the years. So let's hit the Little Big Planet button. I made a brand new account on my PlayStation, so we've got nothing unlocked other than some shared DLC, but I'll mention that in a minute. And in we go. Now this, my friends, is the Little Big Planet loading screen. Isn't it beautiful? Mm-hmm. And this has the greatest invention of all time, because when you press jump, the question mark bounces up and down, which means those hours that you would spend looking at this loading screen all of a sudden become fascinating, because you just jump over and over. Anyway, right, I'm not going to press anything. This is the intro video with Stephen Fry.
That's not Stephen Fry.
That in the bath. That's him in the bath here.
Whoa, that's River.
That's Stephen Fry's mum there.
That's not.
The orb of dreamers, the occupants of which spend so much time asleep and dreaming, their vast imaginations humming away, charged with creative energy. Where does it all go? Up through a cerebroumbilical cord where it collects and melds with all the other dreamers' energy. And something wonderful happens. It forms a world, an ethereal dreamscape of adventure and possibilities, an abstract plane of beautiful wonderment just waiting to be explored. And you can go there now. On the Little Big Planet, you're a little sack person. This one is you. Oh, bless. You're quite a cute one. Now, to move around, use the left stick. Just push it a little for dainty tippy toes, or push it all the way to run like your sacking depends upon it. And don't forget your 3 J's. Jump, jump, jump. Give the action button a short, sharp press for a small hop, or hold it down for a huge, boundy leap. On you go.
So cute.
Nice.
Each Little Big Planet game always has an intro the idea that people's imaginations and dreams are kind of becoming realities and things, and that they really do push this creative aspect in a really, really beautiful way. And it's just done so charmingly. There's very little kind of violence in this game. I mean, just look at these lovely graphics. And it's all like made of cardboard and paper. And
it looks like
these are the people that made the game.
It looks like you can physically make all the levels in your hands.
Yeah, it looks like you could just go grab some cardboard, some paper, a bit of graph paper, and have a little sack run all over it. And Kareem, Sean, and Thomas would come and visit. And look at Thomas, what a stud. Oh, hello, Francis and Mendel. This is such a interesting way of doing things like credits as well. Basically you're playing the credits and it's a tutorial all at the same time.
That's smart.
And of course, we are playing as one of the most iconic PlayStation characters there are, Sackboy. And in fact, when they did PlayStation All-Stars, which is a kind of a beat-em-up thing, Sackboy was included. You've made it when you're in PlayStation All-Stars, along with Sonic and whoever else. He's a Sony also. And here's our next tutorial.
Now, you probably want to look stylish and sexy as you're gadding about
I do.
Little Big Planet.
I do.
So you need to know how to get your kit on, or how to put your glad rags on. Press the menu button to access your poppet.
Menu.
Now, the poppet is the most useful tool since some Swiss bloke welded a knife and a screwdriver together. So let's have a Sammy Shufti. Use the left stick to go through the various icons on the poppet main menu. Press Action to choose one. For now, choose Customize Character. This takes you to your Customize Character pages, where you can have a rummage about to find a new style of sack material. Use the left stick to select something that says, "Hey, I'm a sack person. Get used to it." This is also your Little Big
What
Boutique,
have you done?
where you can peruse myriad fashions. Some magic, some tragic. If you're in one of those moods where you simply can't decide what clothes go with your ears at the moment, just select this icon, which randomly chooses some gad rags for you.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Oh. Oh.
There.
Oh.
To get out of Poppet,
It's Jenny Bunny.
just press the back button to go back a level.
I do like the
And press it
strolls.
again to close it completely. Oh, you're the talk of Little Big Planet in that get-up. Either that or laughing stock.
Well, this is like I said, this is a brand new save game, but because this is on the same PlayStation as my existing DLC, a lot of my DLC has just automatically kind of downloaded into it, which in many ways is awesome, and in many ways is a bit frustrating because I want the kind of the open one. But as you can see, we've got the Marvel pack here and all sorts of other little fun things to play with. But I think we'll carry on as our little anti-friend. And we'll probably return to our sack boy as we go, because we'll try and use characters. Oh, hang on. Here we are, introducing me!
Hey. Screen
Now,
shot.
of course, you may notice I'm waggling my hands and grinning and stuff, because you can control your character and be very, very expressive. I have to say, Stephen Fry narrates all of these games, but I don't think he's ever better than in this first one. I think the dialogue that's written for him or written by him is charming and wonderful, and little phrases like, "Let's have a Sammy Shufti, shall we?" just makes me giggle. Anyway, here we go. Here's Stephen to tell us a little bit more.
Okay, it's time to shake things up a bit. If you tilt the wireless controller you're holding, you can animate yourself. Press the left stick to alternate between moving your head and your pelvis.
Oh yeah, thrusting, yeah.
You can change your sack person's expressions too, using the direction buttons. Come on then, give us a little smile. Press the up button.
Up the smile.
There, see? You're happy.
Aw.
Oh, happy.
Press the
Cute.
down
There's
button.
3 layers of happiness as well.
Come down.
Aw.
Look at that.
No, don't do it.
No.
It's too sad. No.
Press
too
the
sad.
left button and you go all worried.
You're gonna burn yourselves.
It also changes the way he walks and stuff as well. He looks like his hands go into like scaredy positions.
Aw.
By holding down the limb buttons, you can use the sticks to control your arms.
Oh, I'm
Yes, you can stop being mean and moody now. We're all very impressed.
Does it do anything?
What?
Like, would it scare somebody else?
No. The only thing it kind of half does is you can punch a person standing next to you. Oh! It's the name of the game! Hooray!
Hooray.
Hooray for the name of the game. And this is our pod.
Is a cross between your bedroom and your first shed. It's the place you'll
I remember
chill
my
out
first
in
shed.
between adventures and excursions, and you can have it exactly the way you want it. The controller, that thing back there, is your pod computer, your inventory and access device. Switch it on by standing in front of it and pressing the menu button.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
If you were to stand on Little Big Planet and try to imagine a more astounding, fantastic, and creative place full of enthralling adventures, uncanny characters, and brilliant things to do, you couldn't. All
couldn't.
imagination
Lie.
is here, and what you do with it all is entirely up to you. Build new levels and expand the environment. Collect the many and varied tools and objects to make your mark on this world. Just simply enjoy the people and puzzles they've set. Little Big Planet is the manifested embodiment of your perfect dream world. So let fly your imagination with just a touch of the action button.
With a touch of the action button, here we go.
Well,
Yes.
you're
To the
not
gardens.
backward at coming forward. You've gone to meet one of the creator curators. They tend and maintain Little Big Planet when you're awake. This one is the king of the gardens. Press the action button to see what he's got for us today.
And a lot of this game is all about encouraging you to become a curator. Can someone say it?
Creator, curator.
Creator.
Creator.
Whenever you go through these levels, you're picking up bubbles constantly, which give you stuff to create your own stuff. And every level is made by a character in the game, and they're kind of saying, go make your own. And it's all based around this idea of creativity, and it just makes it so much more
Little
kind of
Big Planet seal.
fun.
No, don't give it a fish. It's not that kind of seal. It's a badge.
I could be a curator.
A map,
I think you should.
if you like.
I'd play your
Be a
game.
great
I'd play your level.
curator.
A creator curator has made for you. Select
very
with
confusing
your
level.
action button.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
I think we'll have to do that in a future episode. We'll have we'll get through a bunch of the story, and then maybe we'll have like a half an hour creator fest, and just kind of show off a whole bunch of the tools and how they work or don't work or whatever. So here we go. So this is the first proper level in the gardens, and this has to be one of the most iconic levels there are. The gardens, animations, the king himself. This is the stuff they use, like when they promote Little Big Planet. It's this.
Oh, it's in Run Sackboy Run.
Exactly.
You start level.
Joyous greetings and welcome to my gardens. I created them with a little help from my wife, the Queen. Now a big adventure awaits you. Good luck. Hooray! And here we are with birds on chains, and wobbly kings, and all sorts. Oh, grab the bird. No, can't grab the bird. And we are Sackboy. And watch us go. Hi, I'm Dumpty. Show me your running and jumping skills then. Remember, hold down the X button for a longer jump. And up we go. And here is a foot, which we do not have. We are footless. And we will...
They are stickers
Oh,
you
You're supposed
collect.
to- Oh,
Star
okay.
fail.
No, ow.
Such a fail. Try again.
Ruined.
Yep. Look at the momentum. Look at the little sack creature go.
Yeah, that's better.
Collect these score bubbles for points. 5 or more in quick succession earns you a score multiplier. Now, many of these levels are about trying to get as much score as you can, especially when you get to like the community-made levels. And so what they often do is hide the bubbles around. Hide them, make them trickier to get. For example, there's always some inside Humpty, hidden away. Obviously, you could argue this is some sort of genocide or murder, but that's not the point. We don't think of it as genocide or murder. We think of it as stealing, niceness, sharing. I don't know, knocking him over. Just a bit drunk or something like that. And the whole of Little Big Planet is, as this nice little bird is telling us, is built on 3 layers, and they change that up a bit once you get to Little Big Planet 2 and 3. They play with it a little bit, but the whole of the first game is based on 3 layers. 1, 2, and 3 here right down the front. And some very, very, very clever people managed to break the game on purpose. In Little Planet 1, it became known as the 3D glitch, because some people managed to put objects behind the 3 playable layers and even in front of the 3D playable levels, and some very, very, very handsome guy made a video tutorial on how you do it. But I'm not sure who that was.
What was his name? Danny?
I can't remember. It rhymed with like TheAdiposeTV.
Aha.
And this is our first
No idea who that could be.
treacherous obstacle, the water wheel of death. I actually used this water wheel of death in my first ever level I published. Prize bubbles contain useful items. And here you are, our first actual unlockable costume. And because we're in the garden, it's all kind of based around medieval stuff. And we've got ourselves a moustache. a dress, a costume, a hat, a pair of sexy pants, and a ruffle.
Oh, ruffle.
Well, I think we better decorate ourselves, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll ignore our Marvel costume and we'll go straight for what we've just kind of picked up. So there we go, the Elizabethan hat, the Elizabethan moustache. What else did we pick up? Elizabethan pants and the ruffle. Okay.
And a shirt or something.
Some sort, unless we want to look like a stripper. Although that's the beauty, we can put together our own outfit. If we want to be a stripper, if we want to run around Little Big Planet like this, like a Chippendales, then we can. There it is.
I think you should put a shirt on.
The other nice thing about these costumes is if I change the colour of my poppet, it also changes the colour of my costume, you see?
Oh.
Not all costumes respond like that, but some of them do. And I think in the future games they have a little icon. I think we'll go for the orange.
Yeah, the orange. I like that one.
It's the orange. And if, as you can hear, the jazz flute player is going frickin' nuts.
Oh, the bubbles went orange as well.
Run through the gardens. And oh God! Oh God! Ah!
Oh, what have you done?
Uh-oh.
What have you done? Well, you can't avoid this one. This is the how to avoid getting stuck tutorial.
Now, occasionally you're going to get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to get upset
Doctor?
about. Don't go hurling your
Oh, he's so
controller at
sad.
the cat, because it might throw something
So
back
sad.
and it'll only escalate. And then, oh. If there's really
Oh,
no
honey.
way out,
Poor
press
thing.
the menu button to bring up your poppet. Using the left stick, select the Try Again icon.
Mm-hmm.
Then press and hold the Action button.
Otherwise known as the Harry Carry button.
We'd like to say no little sack person is harmed during the
That's
playing
awful.
of Little Big Planet. We'd like to say that. Anyway, another cute little sack person will appear at the last activated checkpoint.
Well, let's do it then. And with a little puff of reality, we can continue. And obviously, since many levels are made by the community, for the community, many people have completely cockpits up, and you'll often find yourselves getting stuck in various places. Stickers!
Ooh.
Tell us about stickers, Stephen.
Collecting stickers is the height of cool in Little Big Planet. Press the
Height
menu
of cool.
button to bring up
I love stickers.
and go to your stickers and decorations.
Oh,
page.
yeah, look at that. Wearing a tie.
Now swoon, peruse
Nice.
and marvel at the sheer overwhelming splendidness of your collection. Then find the one
Must
you
line
want
up
with
boot
the left stick
perfectly.
and choose it with the Action button.
Go.
Let's stick it to something. Move it around the world.
I am indeed
using the
sticking it to
left
something.
stick,
Stephen,
like this.
I'm sure this tutorial is fascinating, but I'm carrying on.
Oh, he's
Use
going.
the right
He's
stick
going.
to
I
change
have
its size and rotation.
Performed magic upon him. And our little King Henry VIII figure goes for a little wander. As he indeed.
Oh, he's going to trip over.
Oh! And the gophers fling bubbles. Thank you, gophers.
More bubbles.
If you're lucky enough to have a PlayStation Eye, you can have a lot of fun with these items. I do actually have a PlayStation Eye, but you can probably have that fun in the future. Let's find out what Stephen has to say about the PlayStation Eye. Go for it, Stephen.
PlayStation Eye camera plugged into your system. Then, firstly,
It's downstairs.
get you. Secondly, did you know you can use it to put your very own personalized, stylized, right between the eyes pickies and designs into your stickers? It's true. Bring up your pocket, then open your stickers and decorations pages, and go to the PlayStation Eye
Here they are.
camera.
If my thing was plugged in, it would be here.
Find the shape that ignites your imaginative firecracker, and select it with the Action.
In fact, there is Agrajag and Confused actually already in the game.
Around. Then when you're happy,
Confused is on the left,
down
also.
with the Action button to capture the moment in your scene. And also into your My Pictures page. Nothing rude.
And that's how it works.
No images of
Nothing
horses
rude.
in
Thank you,
bikinis.
Stephen. Well done. To finish the level, all sack persons need to stand in front of the scoreboard. Let's see how well you did. Haha. Oh, we got bunny ears.
Oh,
Big
funny.
kiss. And 100% of items.
What?
And the bane of your life in Little Big Planet will be when you get to the end of the level and it's kind of like, oh, what's that? Sorry, you only got 20% of items. Or even worse, actually, you got 95% of items, because that means you just missed one freaking little bubble somewhere. Somewhere there's a bubble that you missed. Somewhere.
And can they be sort of hidden behind things, or
Hidden behind things, in things, under things, next to things, up really high, down really low, just walk the wrong way at the beginning of the level, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Done it in your dreams many times before, have you? Well, you can either retread your steps and improve your score, or visit this new place you've discovered. Use the left stick to choose whichever option floats your boat.
And there is a lot of fun in replaying these levels, because you can, those stickers they showed us at the end, you often use the stickers to unlock things the second time around. So, for example, we picked up a boot in that level, and that boot will unlock us a speed challenge the next time around. It's the king. Time to get a grip. You can grab some materials using the R1 button. Try scaling these walls and you'll get the idea. Well, let's do it. Now, do you see what I see above my head?
there is a bubble?
Confused and Agrajag, you are now formally accosted to be my bubble spotters. These bubbles are the items by which we will create our own masterpieces, our own pieces of Little Big Planet perfection. But like we said, they will be hidden away and...
Is there any... Was there another one there?
They will be hidden, they will be sneakily put. So when you see something, or if you see a little glimmer of something behind something, then you
There's
let me know.
Oh,
Star up there.
Yes, that star is a sticker switch, which, if we look through our stickers, we'll discover we don't have. So what will probably be is that it'll, at some point in a future level or the end of this one, they'll give us that star, and then we'll come back. And when we come back, then we can finally complete getting all the little objects. So it adds a bit of kind of replayability to each level.
Yeah, that's clever.
Which is kind of cool, makes you come back more than once. And so they went even further in Little Big Planet 3 eventually, and made it so you slowly unlock abilities as well, which is quite a common thing in other computer games. So, like, for example, like the ability to grab hold of a wire or something like that. And so when later you unlock the ability to grab hold of the wire, you can come back and use that ability on the first levels and unlock more stuff. But here is a teapot sticker. Now, what shall we do with this teapot sticker, do you think?
Put it on the teapot shape.
Stick it onto the star. Because you can stick anything on anything. We can get, look, teapot. So much teapot. You can even stick it to yourself, which is very, very exciting. Look, if I just get this teapot and there we go. I'm now teapotted.
That looks quite good, actually.
You don't actually have to line these up either. It just has to be the right sticker. So we can even go all like Picasso on it. And get free stuff.
Ooh.
And this
Stickers.
is, again, a very iconic item from Little Big Planet. I'm a wooden steed, I am. Drag me by grabbing my soft material, jump on, and we can go for a little ride. Oh yes, wooden steed. Oh yeah. No, wooden steed, no, back.
Oh my.
Oh, god damn it, wooden steed.
Brakes.
Come on, up you get, wooden
Hit the
steed.
brakes.
Come on, wooden steed. Wooden steed. Be strong. Ah, frick. So like I said, it encourages you to do these things more than once by making you screw things up irreversibly. Come on, really? Just, it's a small little bump. It's a very small little bump. Just get over the freaking... So obviously we'll be doing this level again.
Ruined.
But you could probably reach the bubbles from just jumping, can't you?
Probably reach a bubble. But seriously, what's the point? Oh! I got a donkey stick.
Is it behind him?
If you want more oomph when dragging, press the little button repeatedly. There we go. I have got some oomph.
Whoa.
Squish.
I found myself a little cubette. And up we go.
Stickers.
Stickers.
Most levels we have to play more than once to get everything, and some of them actually require more than one player as well.
What was that?
And there was sneaky stuff behind the tree, which my little bubble fairies did not spot. Bubble fairies.
How was I supposed to see that?
I blame Agra.
Well, I'm
Me?
by being a bubble.
I didn't even see that.
No, nor did I, obviously.
Well, you can also see things like kind of go, there's a little back passage over there without sniggering. And
Not sure.
just remember the whole thing's on like 3 layers. So if you can kind of see, well, actually, this bit's only 2 layers, you can be like, well, hang on, well, how'd you get to the third one? Could there be something hidden there? Oh, down we go.
The sticker there.
Gonna run you over.
Oh, it's moved the whole thing.
So much sticker.
Hey, there's some stickers.
To hang from an object, jump and then hold down the grab button. You can swing using the L. Try getting over that wall using these sponges. Oh, it's like I'm Spider-Man, man. Spider-Man ain't got nothing on Sackboy. Ah! Okay. He maybe has a little bit. Just only a little bit. Whee! And you can press the X button to give yourself a little bit more oomph as you go.
Sticker.
Oh, there's a sticker in the sky, which I carefully avoided.
Hey.
And there again is that star shape. So no doubt the star shape will give us many, many things that we're going to miss. A cloud, an arrow sticker. Oh, and I'm literally standing on the cloud. And again, another star sticker. Yes, everything in the whole level, basically, you can use in your own creations. And we talked about this in the opening one, but like that is on the right-hand side a piece of cardboard with a castle on it. And this tree isn't actually a tree; it's a piece of felt, and it has this lovely kind of little kind of homemade. Is homemade the right word? I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's handmade sort of.
Like it's not trying to look like a real castle. It's not trying to look like a real tree. It's.
It looks like you made something yourself.
Yeah, it looks like someone has put it together in their room. And I think Little Planet, some of the other creators in Little Planet always try and make things look as real as they can, which is absolutely fine because it's Little Big Planet and you can do it however you want to do it. But you can also make a level that looks really, really good without even remotely attempting to make it look ultra realistic. It doesn't have that look. Now these are decorations. These are decorations. I don't know if this is a different tutorial or whether it's just the sticker one again. But decorations are basically like 3D stickers.
This is where all those wasted hours watching pointless TV decorating shows really doesn't pay off. It's easy peasy. Open your pocket and select the stickers and decorations icon. You can use the page buttons to quickly jump from one page to the next.
3D objects.
Right now, to move across
But you can't touch them. They're not solid. You can walk straight through them.
Now choose
But they
something
sort of stick out.
leaps off the
But
screen
they stick out and you can...
kisses you passionately. Use the action button to select it.
Some of them are even slightly animated, like this wing
the
here.
stickers feature, isn't it? In fact, it's exactly like it.
Oh,
and you can
cool.
position
They can
and
do
place
stuff,
decorations.
If you stick them on something that moves, then they do stuff. But they don't do anything by themselves. But because they are 3D, like, you see those wings there, you can use them to like make your buildings look really quite spectacular. And the bow above, like lots of Christmas levels, just going to use them to...
Placing decorations.
I've set off the tutorial again. Thank you, Stephen. It was such a wonderful tutorial. I'd love to see it again.
Really doesn't.
On we go! Stickers!
Go.
And select the stickers
I think we've got flowers.
and decorations icon.
Off we go, noble steed. Ready for a race. Get to the finish post as fast as possible for bonus points. Onward! Oh, look at the crowd. Watch them cheer me as I go past.
Oh, it goes too fast. You
And there's
check
a little
for...
star sticker thing at the back.
Gosh.
And there's a toadstool.
Is there anything behind them?
I don't think so. Because we're on the back layer there.
Yeah, but
Nevertheless, we
the
have
front one isn't. The one we
That's
crashed
all right.
with.
That's all right. Let's go behind it. What about the king? Anything behind the king? No. Right. We're really getting grips with all the basics. All players stand in front of the scoreboard. Let's see how well you did. Hooray! I've got a pinky cat nose and happy eyes. No lives lost. A pirate waistcoat. Pirate shorts. Arr. And 43% of items. I imagine little star sticker will give us a lot more of the others.
Did we get the star sticker?
Who knows? So that's it for our first little episode of Little Big Playthrough. We've done the tutorial and a couple of little levels. We've reintroduced ourselves to our some favourites. Listened to Stephen teaching us how to play. In fact, here he is again.
Hey, I just had a look at your pod, and you might want to decorate it now. Make it home. Put a bit of your personality into it, or something classy instead. Go nuts. Tap the back button a couple of times to disengage from the pod computer, and use your poppet to begin the decorative proceedings.
Well, that will be my job before next time. You'll come back to a beautifully decorated pod, I'm sure. If you're not yet following the channel, then please do hit the follow button or the subscribe button. And hopefully we'll see you next time for our continued little big playthrough. Thank you, Agrajag. Thank you, Confused, for joining me.
Thank you.
And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.